Right now, I'm in a wild, kind of park, and in my behind you can see these kind of, vines. These are called as muscadines, wild plants, and these muscadines produce wild grapes that people call it muscadine or wild grapes. And many people who live in the countryside, they have been using these muscadine as a food source or as a sweetener. And I'm going to show you, how these grapes or muscadines or these grapes looks like. So let's move to the let's move to the place where I show you in a more better way. So for instance, you can see these here. um, so so these wild grapes, muscadines, pretty ripe, and these vines grow almost everywhere. uh, you know these are wild plants, and they are very resistant to different type of environmental conditions. And if you go up, you will see several of these growing up there. And if we come up to these plants, you can see that there are many of these fruits here. So generally these looks like greenish. Initial stage is very green, and then they turn out very red, and then they turn out finally black. So now these are pretty ripe here, these plants. These grapes are wild grapes are pretty ripe now, and many wild animals, birds, they also live. And if you go down, look at the floor of this tree, you'll see many of these going there. So on this plant there are many of these muscadines here. Look up here. So these grapes have a lot of medicinal value. These are a kind of very wild vines like structures. So you can see that they look very pretty, very delicious. They have a lot of fiber, micronutrients, multivitamins, and these grapes easily grow under a broad range of these environmental conditions. So my friends, if you like these kind of videos, I request you to follow my channel and subscribe to it, and I will be showing up more interesting videos about these wild flowering plants in future. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate your attention.